Hello. I'm Joka, this is Nisse. This is here to talk while I play and also to keep me calm because this game is extremely frustrating. At least to start in speedrun. My estimate is very optimistic, so I would like to get started immediately. Do we have a name?
We sure do. We have Yells who donated to claim the name, and the name is Yells. That is Y-E-L-S.
Okay. Get small letter, yes. There you go. No. That's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. All right. Counting down. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this is River City Ransom, and as you can see, it's a beat 'em up, but it's also an RPG boss rush game. Usually we don't start out by farming money like this, but it's a marathon, and the really scary part about this run is that if you die, which is a very high possibility, you lose half your money. And to neglect that for the marathon, we're gonna farm up money and buy a technique before we progress on. During the past few years, this game has changed a lot, and there are a lot of really cool boss fights that Joka is gonna try to show off.
Try.
Exactly.
Being
Yeah.
the main word.
So here we're gonna buy the stone hands, which is a technique you can read to get consecutive punches instead of just one punch at a time. But we're not gonna equip it until the intentional speed route part, where you would equip it in a real run. Upcoming is a cutscene. We can't really skip it. If you have anything to say about the ESA, this is a good time.
I sure do. We got some love coming in from Joka here. We have $2 from Flecky saying Joka pace. And we also have $5 from Nintendo Natalie saying, glad to see Joka survived my cube throws to make his speedrun. Good luck, Joka.
Okay, so we're gonna progress here to the warehouse where we will encounter the first boss, Rocco. And we're gonna try to steal this box here because we're gonna want to use it for a really fancy boss fight. And as you can see, the enemies in this game are relentless. That's also a funny thing about this game, that you can spawn empty rooms, and that's a really unfortunate RNG part of the game.
Gonna try to kill these two through the wall, so I get better spawns afterwards. Have to wait here for a bit. Oh, he walked into me? Yes.
So here you're gonna see the really fancy kill.
Nice adjustment.
And now we wanna backtrack, and the fastest way to backtrack as a speedrunner is to death warp. So we're gonna backtrack to face Blade, who is hiding in the park, or waiting in the park. This is Blade.
Oh no. Okay, we got him.
Nice backup. So these fights are really, really tricky, and sometimes they just decide to block, and Joka handled that perfectly.
Right, I'm gonna try my very best to keep this chain for as long as possible. If I get very unlucky, they might steal it from me. That's scary.
Yeah, so the reason we keep the chain is simply because it has a longer range and it deals more damage. And as soon as we reach the third boss, or fourth boss really, you would have enough money to get the stone heads, which we already farmed up. Really nice. pattern.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, just nice and safe now. Jeez,
Okay.
It's so scary. Like as soon as something goes wrong.
That was indeed pretty scary, but Joka handled it.
Okay.
When you run the speedrun this game, you would prefer when the enemies are aggressive and like find you. That was,
Okay.
That's a good showcase of what can happen in this game and why it's so frustrating to run. The enemies are very, very hard to adapt to. You never know which gang it is, and every gang has different attitudes towards you. And there's also different characters within the gang, so all the characters have different personalities.
Yeah. So now I have to backtrack and hopefully get a weapon on the way. This is very much not an ideal situation. Run past here, see if these guys have a weapon for me. They don't. Oh, these guys do though, and they both threw them at me.
So this is the lead pipe.
Yeah. So I can do the same kill with the lead pipe as with the chain, but it's much more tricky. Oh. Come at me. Where are you? Oh, he's camping with the wheel. Okay. This is not gonna kill him. So we're gonna do something. Ooh! Oh, come on. This is very scary.
Oh,
Okay.
This is River City Ransom,
Yeah.
and this is actually what real speedruns would look like. Normally, we would have reset a long time ago, but we want to show the whole run for this marathon. So we're gonna run back, and luckily you don't have to deal with any of the bosses again after you've defeated them. And as you can see, this was also the reason we started out with farming money, because we were very aware that this is something that can happen.
Yeah. So if I don't get a weapon now, I will just equip the stone hands. It's the last boss I would use the stone hands on anyway. Okay. These guys never have a weapon, so I'm just gonna equip the stone hands immediately.
And that's what the stone hands does. It's a very powerful technique, and it one-shots almost every mob. Gang member, I mean.
Okay, and there he goes. So yeah, it's quite a bit easier with the stone hands, but it's a bit unlucky that I didn't get to show off the cool kills. But yeah, you need a weapon and you need some luck to be able to do it. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah, you did get to show off the rocker fight, which is one of the cooler fights, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So this is the elevator part of the. Oh.
No, what the hell? All right,
Yeah,
showing off a lot of the game.
yes. So
I got another checkpoint though, so we're fine.
The elevator has a big gap, which you can jump over, but sometimes the gangs are just not letting you try it. Oh, look at that, showing off. That's a really difficult jump, and
Nope. God. Okay, we're just gonna die, I guess. Gonna go out if I can. Okay, go back in. Man, what is happening?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
As speedrunners, we tend to practice the same strat over and over and again. And when we get in situations we don't practice over and over again, it's very difficult to always be able to handle it. But I'm confident that Joka is gonna show us how it's properly done here now.
This time.
And there you see. Tore down.
So you can kill that guy in 1 or in 2 less cycles. Okay, so these next few screens, the last screens of the game, are you can basically instantly die. Oh, we got a wheel!
Yes, so this gang has a really high item priority, and when you get a wheel spawn, they tend to go for the wheel and let you focus on hitting them. And Ivan is the last gang boss before entering the gym here, which is the last part of the game. And here's where the difficulty really ramps up.
Yeah, so normally you would have a lot more upgrades at this point. So this can be very scary, you can almost like instantly die.
Very nice. As you might have noticed, Joka did a high jump before, just before the boss. It was to set up floating state, which is a glitch that makes your punches deal more damage.
Oh no, come on.
And getting hit with a lead pipe hurts.
Yeah, does indeed. And this is why you don't speedrun this game.
Can I squeeze in a quick message for good luck?
Yeah.
We have $10 here from Grook saying, brutal game, this is gonna be good. Good luck, Joka.
Thank you, Grook.
Getting the super jumps. Okay. Attempt number 2.
Good job. So this is the very last floor, and this is the famous twin fight. Excellent. So by killing them in not at the same time, you skip a cutscene. This is Simon, the last boss. Well done.
Well, we did not beat the estimate, but I didn't really expect to. Especially after that start. Bit rough.
Time.
Yeah. But we got through the game, eventually. Yeah, just wanted to show how brutal the game can be. So, that was it for me, until the shuffler, and then that would be it for me. Alright.
I'll squeeze in a couple of more messages because we had still 2 more here specifically for you. We had $5 from Magnus3000 saying, so great to see someone speedrunning this game. Go Joka, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Then we also had $10 here from RCR Thug saying, barf. Thank you.
If you want to check out speedruns of this game, go to speedrun.com. There's a link to a Discord server with a very few but dedicated few people that run this game and are very helpful. Shout out to them, Will and Jels and Saria. Yeah, that's it, I think.